It's one of the oldest professions in the world, but also one of the most misunderstood. From billion-dollar underground markets to digital platforms turning everyday people into online stars, sex work is everywhere. But what's the truth behind the headlines, the stereotypes, and the stigma? Today, we're uncovering 8 mind-blowing facts that might completely change how you see sex work. Phrase oldest profession isn't just a cliche. Records of sex work date back thousands of years. In ancient times, some forms were tied to religion, where sexual acts were seen as sacred rituals. In other cultures, it wasn't just about desire, it was survival, politics, and even a form of social status. When you hear sex industry, you might picture street work, but that's only a fraction. Combine in-person services, adult film, webcam shows, sugaring, and now online platforms like OnlyFans. And you're looking at a global economy worth billions. Legal or not, it's one of the most profitable industries on the planet. Sex workers, the most dangerous part isn't the clients, it's society's reaction. Criminalization and stigma push the industry underground, making workers more vulnerable to abuse, violence, and exploitation. Studies show that when sex work is decriminalized, safety improves dramatically. Once, sex work meant in-person transactions. Now, it can happen entirely online. OnlyFans and subscription platforms have blurred the lines between traditional sex work and mainstream influencer culture. People who would never call themselves sex workers are now selling exclusive, intimate content directly to fans. Some countries, like New Zealand, have fully decriminalized sex work. Workers are registered, taxed, and protected like any other profession. Others follow the Nordic model, which criminalizes the buyer, but not the seller. And then there are places where both parties face harsh penalties. The result? A patchwork of laws that make safety and regulation incredibly complicated. Mainstream media focuses on female sex workers, but the industry is far more diverse. Men, trans, and non-binary workers are a huge part of the market, but they're often erased from the conversation, which can make their work even more invisible. For some, sex work is empowering, financial freedom, flexible schedules, independence. For others, it can lead to burnout, emotional strain, and trauma. The truth? It's like any demanding profession. Your experience depends on your boundaries, support systems, and resources. For many, sex work is temporary, but leaving isn't simple. Gaps in resumes, stigma, and lack of financial planning can trap people in the cycle longer than they'd like. That's why support programs and financial literacy are key for those who want to transition. Sex work is complex. It's history, it's economics, it's culture, and it's human stories. Whether you support it or not, the conversation needs to move past stereotypes and into reality. Because only then can we make it safer for everyone involved. So here's the question. Should sex work be fully decriminalized? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more videos on social issues and relatable topics. Holla!